Introduction to Windows XP. What is an operating system? An operating system, sometimes called an OS, is the main program that the computer uses to function properly. Operating system acts as a link between you, the user, and the programs you use on a computer. Without OS, a computer cannot be operated. You cannot load any application software on a computer without first loading an OS in the computer. Different types of computers use different types of operating systems. Some of the common operating systems are Windows, Linux, Unix, and Mac. What an operating system does. An operating system controls and supervises the overall working of a computer. Some of the important functions performed by it are as follows. It manages computer's memory and processor. It takes care that every program loaded on computer like a game, MS Word, music player, a movie, etc. gets memory space and processor time. The operating system controls the input and output devices attached with the computer like keyboard, mouse, printer, monitor, scanner, camera, etc. It helps the opening and closing of programs. It reads the commands given by the user or by the application program and makes the hardware units function accordingly. It handles the transfer of information from one unit to other inside the computer. It helps us to organize the files stored on the computer. It handles the screen display. It handles the errors that occur and help the computer come back to normal working. Features of Windows XP. Desktop. The desktop is the area you see when the computer is not running applications. It consists of the icons on top of it as well as the Start button and other features. The desktop can be used to temporarily store information or to move around documents and windows. My computer. The primary folder which gives access to information stored in all storage devices and printers and control panel contents which make up your computer. Recycle bin. A folder which holds all of your deleted items, software, folders and files until they are completely removed from your computer. Internet Explorer. A shortcut to your internet browser and email system. Icons. Icons are little pictures that represent different programs or saved items. Double-clicking on the icon accesses the information icons represent. Window. Each application software opened in Windows environment appears in its own window or its own little section of the screen. Windows can be moved and resized so that we can operate many different applications at the same time. The window of the software in use remains active and the rest remain inactive. Managing Windows. Following is a list of common features that can be implemented on all Windows. The Minimize button. It keeps the application running but removes it from the desktop and shrinks it into a button on the taskbar. The minimized software can be again accessed by clicking it on the taskbar. The Maximize button. When clicked, it increases the size of the window to the whole screen. The Restore button. It again brings the window to its original state. The Close button closes and exits the application you are running. If you have modified the document, you are asked if you want to save the changes before closing. Title bar. This normally displays the name of the program associated with the window. Menu bar. The menu bar presents a number of options that the program associated with the window supports. The control menu. Clicking on the control menu pops up a small window of selectable options. which include the operations of restore, move, size, maximize, minimize, and close the window. Scroll bar. This allows the user to scroll the contents of the window in order to view the remaining information. Dialog box. When you ask the computer to do certain commands, such as to save your work, the computer will need more information from you, and this will appear in a dialog box. These boxes contain options and commands for the computer to execute. The Start menu. The use of the different options of Start menu are as given below. Log off. Log off the current user. Turn off computer. Provides options to shut down computer, restart, or put it on standby mode. All programs. Gives access to all the programs installed in a computer. Run. Used to manually start executable files of programs. Search. Search your PC for pictures, music, documents, files and folders. Help and support. Opens the built-in Windows help system, including various help and support topics. Printers and faxes. Allows to add and configure printers and faxes. Control panel. It is used to configure various Windows XP settings. My Computer. Gives access to your computer's disk drives and files. My Music. Links to a folder created by Windows XP to store any music files on your hard disk. My Pictures. Links to a folder created by Windows XP to store pictures on your hard disk. My Recent Documents. This folder contains any recently viewed documents. My Documents. Gives access to My Documents folder which stores any documents on your hard disk by default. Taskbar. At the very bottom of the screen is a horizontal bar called the taskbar. This bar contains, from left to right, the Start button, shortcuts to various programs, minimized programs, and another section of shortcuts that includes sound volume, printers, and the time. Basics of working in Windows. Mouse. It allows you to give computer instructions by the point and click method. You use your mouse to point at things on your screen and click the mouse buttons to select or activate computer instructions. Pointer. It refers to the arrow on the screen that moves as you move the mouse. It allows you to select and activate icons, menus, and items on your screen. Click. It refers to pressing the button on the mouse, typically the left button, unless specified in instructions. Single click. It selects an item you want to do something with. Double clicking. It opens or activates an operation or program or function on a particular item that you want to do something with. The clicks need to be in rapid succession. Right-clicking. It gives a menu of options relative to your current task. Whenever you right-click, the computer offers you a list of shortcuts which are tailored to whatever action you are performing or whichever item you have selected. The mouse pointer. The mouse pointer on the screen is denoted by a number of symbols which are as follows. This is standard mouse pointer. This indicates computer is busy. This indicates text insertion point. How to start and shut down Windows. Startup. First of all, you will need to turn the computer on. Do this by pushing the power button in the front of the CPU unit. The computer takes a few minutes to start up, so be patient. Shut down. To shut down, Click with your mouse on the button in the lower left-hand corner of the screen labeled Start. On the menu that pops up, click on Turn Off Computer. This will bring up a dialog box with more options in it. Click Turn Off. It is important to remember that turning off the computer by pressing the power button without going through the shutdown process may damage the computer. Stand by. When a computer is left alone for a while, it goes into sleep or standby mode to save energy. In standby mode, the computer slows down its inner processes because they're not being used. The computer also blacks out the monitor. If you wish to use a computer and the monitor is dark, check to see if it is in the standby mode before you try to start it up. To wake it up, move the mouse or hit any key on the keyboard. In about 8 to 10 seconds, the computer will wake up and be fully functional. Working with files and folders. The hierarchy of your computer's file system looks like Desktop, My Computer, Drives, Folders, Files. Creating a folder. Steps to create a folder. Step 1. Open My Computer interface by double-clicking on My Computer option in Start menu. Step 2. Double-click on any drive, C, D, E or F drive icon to select your hard drive. Step 3. In the menu bar, click on File menu. Step 4. Click on New option. Step 5. Click on Folder sub-option. Type the name of your folder and press Enter key. Or right-click to open the context menu and then click on New Folder option to create a folder. Step 6. Your folder is now in the list of folders on C drive. Folders are listed in alphabetical order. Copying and moving files. Steps to copy a file. Step 1. Select the file you want to copy. Keep your mouse pointer on the selected file and click the right mouse button. A shortcut menu appears on the screen. Step 2. Hold down the mouse button and move the pointer to the Copy option. Click the Copy option. Step 3. Double-click the target folder where you want to copy the file. Step 4. Click the right mouse button and select the Paste option. Your file will be copied to this folder. Steps to move a file. The steps required to move a file are all similar to those used to copy a file, except that instead of Copy option, choose Cut option from the shortcut menu in Step 2.
End of chapter. Click here to go to the